Welcome to another exciting episode of the $1 Million Peddlers. I'm Papergoy.
And I'm Mr. Magazine.
I don't know if you know this or not, Mr. Magazine.
I don't know. I haven't heard it yet.
I'm retired.
That I've heard.
Okay. I've been retired out about a month now.
Okay.
And I'm going to have you take a guess. What do you think the most difficult thing about being retired is? Now, you know me. You know that I'm going to be focused. It's not like I'm sleeping until 10 o'clock in the morning and watching Gunsmoke.
Oh, that's an obvious answer.
God, I wish Gunsmoke were on.
Yeah. Well, the answer is me calling you all the time now. Because I know you can't say, I'm working.
No, that's not really the answer. No.
Getting a set schedule.
Sort of.
Not wasting your time. Like getting sidetracked and, oh my God, it's nice outside. Look at the birds. I just got the mail. And now you're going to sit in your little, lounge chair outside and look at the sky. And before you know it, you fell asleep.
There's an eclipse and I'm blind. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
No, that's next month. No, the hardest thing I found, and I've talked to a couple of other people who retired as well, and they actually said it's kind of common. There's no sense of urgency. Does that make any sense to you?
Well, it depends. I don't know your financial situation. I think you're probably pretty shrewd and you're not too concerned with money.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with money at all.
Yeah, I was going to say, obviously, if you're retired and you're making less now than you were before, you got to make some sacrifices to, keep your lifestyle the same or whatever. But if it has nothing to do with money, well, there's no one to report to, no one to answer to. You're your own boss at this point. So really, you can do whatever you want when you want to.
That's absolutely it. And what it comes down to is, I'll give you the perfect example. We're shooting this March 13th, I believe it is, something like that. Middle of March. Most years I have my taxes done by now. I haven't even started them yet. Because I can do them tomorrow. And if I don't do them tomorrow, I can do them the next day. And if I don't do it the next day. Whereas when you have a day job, you know that those hours are set. And I'll give a perfect example. I'm going to the doctor this coming Friday. If I were still working, I would be working on my taxes on Friday. Because I'd be saying, oh, great, I can get a good jump on my taxes Friday. I got to go to the doctor. Let me just get that done.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, I don't have to do it on Friday. I could do it Saturday. I could do it Sunday. I could do it anytime that I want.
You want a sense of urgency? Get some LLCs. And you'd be cramming like me.
But it's kind of weird, because again, when you have something that you need to do, such as a day job, oh my gosh, when am I going to mow the lawn? Either after work or on a weekend.
Yeah.
Now I can do it on a Tuesday, a Wednesday, a Thursday. I can do it anytime I want. But what I'm finding is that lack of urgency means things aren't necessarily getting done. Not that I'm wasting my time. Because it's like, I don't feel like starting my taxes. You know what I'll do? I'll list a bunch of stuff on Amazon today. So it's not like I'm sitting there and doing nonsense in the meantime.
Well, really, listing isn't even urgent in the sense that you've been doing this for 30 years. You built up whatever, on all the platforms, 50,000 listings. So if you wanted to say, hey, I'm just going to binge watch shows for a week, you're still going to get money coming in.
Right. Right. But what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of just listing as my, I don't really feel like doing taxes. I don't really feel like doing this. I don't really feel like doing that. I'll just list because I've been putting off all that inventory.
Yeah. One day you might feel like eBay, scanning pictures. One day you just might do Amazon, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's great.
Except I do have to get that sense of urgency at some point because something like taxes has a deadline.
That too. But if you want to lower, the box count in this living room.
Actually, believe it or not, there are fewer things than before I retired.
Nice.
I'm actually knocking stuff off.
Good.
Believe it or not.
Nice.
So yeah, it's kind of weird. I never would have thought that whatsoever. But it's just the fact that, why do today what you can put off till tomorrow is a real thing.
Yeah.
Because again, you don't have to work it in around your other things. Every day is a new day, and occasionally, like Friday, I do have a doctor's appointment, so I do have something set up that day.
Yeah.
I may have days where I have to do this day.
Right.
Monday mornings I go into your store. That I know. There may be a good estate sale Friday that I know I want to go to. So there are things occasionally that are in there that I want to do, or have to do. But beyond that, it doesn't matter when I do anything, and it's kind of disconcerting because again, usually my taxes would be done by now.
Yeah, of course.
But it's kind of weird, kind of an odd thing over there, and I don't know I don't know if anybody else out there has experienced that or not, but if you are getting close to retirement or you are in a change of life type situation, watch out for it and kind of force yourself to do what you absolutely have to do, such as taxes, or hitting the like button. And we will see you next video.
Take care. Bye bye.